It's just a waste of money. That's my opinion. It's a waste of money.
It looks really bad. It's bringing the area down now, especially for how long it's been like that.
At the moment, it's just not been used for anything.
It's horrible. There's litter around there, and it doesn't look very nice at all.
And I just imagine it's an eyesore to a lot of people that are walking up and down the high street.
Very tardy, very run down.
They shouldn't have left it so long to do something about it.
Someone seems to have slipped up in a big way.
They need to really do something about it.
The clock tower is the eyesore to the community and for the high street. They used to be a nice, vibrant place, but now it's like a derelict.
There were about 6 tiles that had been displaced, and yet the council surveyors wanted the whole roof retiled.
But once some terracotta fell off the roof and it became deemed to be unsafe, and when it was looked at by the health and safety executive, the order went out to scaffold the building to make it safe.
It would be much better than, much cheaper and more sensible to have wire net guards along the gutters. So that if a tile did slip, it would be caught by the wire mesh.
My personal view is they've probably put too much scaffolding round, and it's only the clock tower itself that posed a potential risk.
I think it's absolutely outrageous. I mean, it really is a case, why didn't they just fix the roof? A slate falls off, and what's the response? The response is scaffolding, which costs you hundreds of thousands of pounds, which we are then told the insurance will cover, but then it turns out it doesn't. We're wasting money, and we're wasting money at a time when we can't afford it.
Had they gone to competitive tendering, we could have saved over £57,000 a month, and that money could have been used to save the clock tower for the community. And it just seems a terrible, great shame and a waste.
The saga of the clock tower, we had a department that has very little skill on maintaining property, just clicked into a system that suddenly said, health and safety had said we've got to close down the clock tower. They then sent in urban design then looked at preferred bidders then bid to do the scaffolding, and I think the rest is history.
It's the old city architects department, but in my experience, they always quote on the high side. There's several instances I've come across quotes from them, and they've been very high indeed.
They've let us down because it's a massive waste of our money. What do they think they're playing at? They've got a responsibility to look after that money and spend it wisely. But the fact the building is supposed to be so expensive to fix and it's costing millions in scaffolding, who's to answer to that really? Because somebody should.
Let me say, when the scaffolding was put up, I was not aware that that was happening. I run the City of Birmingham, but I don't run every department, and every department has sub-departments, and every sub-department works by certain systems.
I'm a bit in the dark, as most of the residents of Harborne are, unfortunately, and I'd have liked to have had some information.
I think there were very few people in Harborne who didn't know about something going on there and were starting to make inquiries.
I mean, they need to talk to the public about it, get some ideas, get some opinions. It seems just slightly that the customers are feeling that nobody's listening to the public anymore.
Shouldn't they have wasted a lot of money on the scaffolding, and as I say, we've had no information on what's going to happen to it in the future or who else is going to take it over?
I haven't received any letter or any news or anything whatsoever.
Nothing, no consultation, nothing whatsoever. It's just been like that for months.
No, I had no consultation documents whatsoever. I had nothing come through at all now.
Well, of course, the general attitude was it's a council building, so why doesn't the council do something about it?
Now the next stage is, what are we going to do with the building? You're quite right. Now 7 bids have come to us. What I hope we can do is have a balance between a capital receipt, which we will have. Most importantly, it's got to be retained because it's a listed building. So whatever the use is, it's got to be appropriate to Harborne. This is a beautiful shopping centre, so I just hope whatever the ultimate choice is, it will add value to Harborne as a village shopping centre, and also there will be an opportunity for the community to use some of the facilities.
There are a number of people interested who are very much socially minded. It isn't just a case of wanting somebody who will provide social services for a short time and then do other things with the building. We've got people interested, I understand, who are committed to long term.
I think the building should be used for the community, small businesses, and to help everybody around.
There's obviously great demand for the normal night classes, day classes.
They used to run the Pilates classes, yoga, adult education.
Women and baby groups, nursery settings, that kind of thing.
Perhaps craft fairs, conferences.
One thing we haven't got in Harborne, which would, I think, enhance Harborne as a shopping experience, would be, say, an antique centre.
I think it would be nice if they actually got it all fixed up how it should be, and then had the classes and stuff in there like they used to.
It's a beautiful building, and it's far and away the most striking icon on the high street.
The facilities were excellent, and it was a wonderful, wonderful place to get to. There's certainly nothing like it now in Harborne.